we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on another team from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. The Redhawks will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Northern Illinois' offense takes the field. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys locked.
Breaks into the open. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Let's send the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got a man. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the tight end. He leaves it with his back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Miami, Ohio's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. He'll start this drive firing quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Rodgers. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The handoff to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rasmussen. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Nice move there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front. How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Throws for the tight end. Got his man all by himself. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking downfield, it's Finn. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We've reached the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The run from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Red Hawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Givens. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Red Hawks. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for... running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. The give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They want to run it left here. Turning it on!
It's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Finds his man. It's Russell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. The sure hands. It's Williamson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Scanning the field. It's Finn. Under fire. It's Brunson. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Red Hawks are flying down the field. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab inside the 30. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one. And the Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little screen to the running back. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough at this level. That's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board. Intercepted, the defense is set up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Offense in an empty set. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable, make him feel that pressure, keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Snagged out of the air.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
The Red Hawks come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. They're working that left side. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Skips away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll go hurry up here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab outside. It's Givens. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll do it himself. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Finn. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there and knock it away and deny the score. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a
He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 7 over Colorado.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grab near the sticks. It's Givens. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Hauls it in.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
There he goes. Oh, he got loose. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Caught in the backfield, it's Williamson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. finding open areas. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Russell. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. He holds one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's open on the right. Turns it on to midfield. It's a seam wide open. No tap. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Dropping back, it's Finn. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Red Hawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Caught in the backfield, it's Brunson. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the 1st down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rides the back on the option to give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught close to the marker. It's given. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man, it's Rogers. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And the returner goes down. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Finn. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Red Hawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. On the move, it's Brunson. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Red Hawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Finds his man. It's Williamson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is good! And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here's a hit. Got a man. It's Givens. It'll be 3rd and long. Give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying play action. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Try to force their way in. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Sneaks it in. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Oh, he's got a chance. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Redhawks are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
They go to the counter. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Finn. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.